Hi, my name's Andrew. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to review a fundraising investor database in the EdTech sector. If you watch my previous videos, you know that you can click my Fiverr link below to get information on investor databases for venture capital, private equity, angel groups, family investment offices, and more. I also help clients with pitch deck reviews. If you're getting ready to send your pitch deck out to investors, I have a service on Fiverr where I will review it for you. Approximately 80% of the pitch decks that I receive are not suitable to be sent out to investors. Databases are now free with a pitch deck review, so if you are getting ready to send your pitch deck out, I have a new program where you will get one sector database, one only per client. Contact me for more details. This allows you to hit the ground running with your fundraising. Please take a second to support my channel by giving it a like, a share, and a subscribe. So here are the sectors I'm covering with this series of videos. As you know, on my YouTube channel I have a number of videos on different topics, and I've recently been reviewing databases that are suitable for certain sectors. I've covered off most of the ones here on the left and up here, and of course today we're going to look at EdTech, and these databases come from my large inventory of 400,000 investor contacts. So to start off with, it's easy because I just put in EdTech in the section when it comes to sector, so that's the first keyword. The other keywords I've picked for this purpose are technology, digital media for educational content creation, mobile app development, analytics for educational insights, and SaaS. So those are the keywords that I use to create a database in the EdTech sector. So what did the final database include? So I was able to find 5,400 contacts, that's about 2,900 emails, approximately 3,600 LinkedIn addresses, and around 4,200 websites. So what type of contacts will benefit from an EdTech investors database? This includes EdTech startups, new businesses aiming to revolutionize the educational landscape, seeking funding for product development, market expansion, or research initiatives. I've probably been approached by about 5 of them in the last 2 months alone, just in EdTech. Higher education institutions, universities and colleges aiming to integrate advanced technological solutions into their curriculum, seeking partnerships or investments for digital initiatives. EdTech focused incubators and accelerators, those are platforms nurturing early stage EdTech innovations, looking for investors to support and mentor their cohorts. I was contacted recently by an accelerator that is very well known that wanted information on investor databases. Learning content developers, this is creators focusing on digital curriculum and e-learning modules, eager to expand content variety, reach wider audiences, or enhance interactivity. And digital curriculum platforms, that's online platforms offering courses or educational content, aiming to refine their technology, expand course offerings, or enter global markets. So let's take a look at the database. So now we're over on the database section, and as you can see here on the bottom, I've got the main keywords that I've used to punch into the sectors into the master database. We used EdTech, digital media, mobile apps, analytics, and SaaS. What I usually like to tell all the clients is these databases are not to be used for spamming, they're to be used for your research when it comes to contacting and getting ready to send your investor letters and pitch decks out. I actually also advise clients to have 3 types of investor letters, and if you go to my Fiverr profile You can see I have a service on Fiverr where I can write you investor letters. By having 3 types with 3 different tones and goals, it helps you manage your fundraising a lot better. Everybody that is on these databases, especially if you start off with the very first keyword, you've got venture capital, you've got accelerators, you've got university programs, individual angel investors, you've got micro venture capital, you've got a large number of sectors, angel groups, which are groups of angel investors. Some of those can have 100, 200, 300 and more, so those are good contacts. And what I suggest is developing a approach where you have 3 types of letters that you would send out. If somebody answers you and says, thank you for your information on your project, but it's not in our sector, or the timing's not right, that is somebody that you want to go back to and first of all thank them for contacting you, because in most cases when you're fundraising you do not get any response. That's what makes fundraising one of the hardest tasks for a founder, is you get an awful lot of nothing when it comes to the results. But those that do respond, you want to make sure that you get something out of it. There's an old adage that if you ask someone for funds, they'll give you advice, but if you ask for advice, you will get funds. And what that really means is if you contact someone and they provide you some sort of feedback or just acknowledge it, ask them if they know anyone else. Every single person that's in this database, regardless of whether they're in venture capital or private equity, family investment offices, or angel groups, they all know someone in the business. So while they may not be interested in your project, by simply asking them if you can refer them to someone else, boom, there you already have a warm lead, because you can easily say, hey, I contacted so-and-so from ABC Capital and they recommended that you might be somebody that would be interested. That's the name of the game, is treat it like business development. And another thing to remember is it is business development in a ways. Even though it is called fundraising, you are actually providing an opportunity for other companies in your sector to get information on your product, and you would be surprised how many of them will be interested to find out a little more about it, and they may end up being clients and customers. So if you treat your fundraising like that, you're going to find it is easier and more effective in the long run. So let's take a look at the review now. So because we use technology, which is a large group, you're going to have a good amount of people to go out to. For example, we have 5,400 emails, 2,900 contacts, 2,900 emails, 3,600 LinkedIn's, and 4,200 websites. So that is how I would approach a fundraising target list for a client in the EdTech sector. Are you looking for updated investor databases? My databases include venture capital, private equity, family offices, angel investors, angel groups, and high net worth investors with over 400,000 verified global contacts. And be sure to check out my full database of family investment offices, the perfect way to access ultra high net worth investors. This is the largest database of family investment offices that you're able to access. There's over 10,000 contacts. Click my Fiverr link below for more information. Thank you for watching this video.